Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we are digging in to another giveaway I won at the first of the year from Buxom and Moda. So if you would like to see how I created this gorgeous wearable face and talk about my giveaway, keep watching. So I won a giveaway at the first of the year from Moda and Buxom. It was a group giveaway, and I think 3 people won. I don't know who else won, but I was one of the 3, and I won the White Russian palette. I won 2 lippies from Buxom, and this is the Full Force White Russian lipstick. It's very pretty, and I will swatch all this stuff for you guys. And then I won the White Russian lip plumping gloss and the Wanderlust glow highlight. And then of course I won the palette, and that was what I won from Buxom. And then from Moda I won the Moda Metallics 4-piece perfecting kit, and I love this one. This is the Metallics 5-piece face brushes and 2 eye brushes. So you all know that I do love Moda brushes. They are really, really good. I have several sets that I use. So I am going to get my face put on, and I will kind of show you all what I'm doing and skip forward, and then we're going to dip into the Buxom palette. So let's get started. So I have already primed my face with my Pure Lease moisturizer, balancing moisturizer, and a little bit of NYX putty primer. And I am going to do some color correcting with my Nana Coco HD green color corrector. I love this color corrector, it's so good. And I let that set for about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on what else I'm doing. And then I go in with a more darker color. This looks a lot darker, but for dark circles, I like to use a darker color, and this is the one I had closest to me. And I just put a, just a teeny tiny bit, and I let that set as long as I do the green, and then I blend that out. And then I go in with one of my little poofs, and I spray it with some setting spray. Just go over my color correcting and just kind of blend it into my skin. I get that darker color and just kind of really set that into place and blend it in. My foundation will cover that. And then I go in with a setting powder and a brush, and I just kind of dip my brush into my setting powder, and then I just go over my color corrected areas and set that into place so that does not move or transfer when I put on my foundation. And I'm going to spray my face after I have my setting powder down on my color corrected areas, and that will set the powder in place and it will not budge. And then of course you run a fan across of it, in front of it, and just dry the setting spray. Now this is going to give you a very matte finish, and it will also, it's really good for oily skin, but I have dry skin, dry in combination in my T-zone, but I think it works perfect for me. I like my foundation and my makeup to stay in place all damn day. And then today I want to go in with the e.l.f. CC cream, the Camo CC cream. So now I'm going to go in with my Anisa Pinnacle foundation brush, and I'm just putting my foundation on my palette, and I'm just going to get it going, put it on. I started out with 1.5 pumps. And I just like to go in either with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, which I don't have one at the moment. I'm not getting up to get one, and I spray my poof and just kind of go around the edges and blend that in. And with my IT powder, and I am also going to go in with, I actually picked up some Milani Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer, and I wanted to try that out, so I am going to go in with that and put a drop here, a drop here. I like to go up a little bit near my eyes. And we're just going to highlight and conceal. And I'm going to go in with my Anisa Pinnacle brush, concealer brush, and I'm going to work that concealer in. And that is in the color Fair Ivory. Then I will pick up my little poof and blend that in to my skin. And you always want to tap and not pull and drag, because if you have color correcting, you will pull your color correcting out if you haven't set it the right way. Now I'm going to go in and contour. Use this Base Beauté contour palette after I use my IT by Pores powder. And so what I like to do is I like to take my, this is a Sigma baked kabuki brush, and I just dip this into the lid and just kind of put this where I have larger pores, and I use it to set my, I'm not really setting it, I'm just, you know, tapping a little bit on my face. Great powder, I recommend this a lot. And now I'm going in with the Ace Beauté, an angled kabuki, so we can use this one for the bronzing. So I think I'm going to go in with this color right here, and I'm going to use my Moda brush. Ooh, it's got some pigment on it, and I like to go up a little bit higher on my cheeks. I've been going up higher because it makes me look like I have a facelift. And then I'm going to go in with my big powder brush, just kind of blend that. This is the bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. And then I'm just going to bronze up my cheeks. Lovely color. I highly recommend this bronzer. I'm going to jump off here, prime my lids, and do my brows because nobody wants to see me do my brows. And I will be back to start with the eye palette. Okay, my loves, I am back. I have the brows on and the lid set. And of course, I did go in with my clean canvas in Fair. I cannot prime my lids with anything else. This always makes my lids look nice and smooth. I do have mature skin, so the Gerard Clean Canvas does the trick. And there will be a link in the description where you can click on it and you can save 30% using my code BelindaMUA by going through my link and adding my code. So we're going to dip into this Buxom White Russian palette. It is so stunning. I'm going to grab some of my older Moda brushes that I like, and then I'm going to use these two eye brushes that I have. So to start out with, I think I want to jump into Take a Dip, and I just want to run this all over my lid as a base. And this also has two cheek colors that you can use. Well, it's a cheek color, and I think this is like a shimmery cheek color, but you can also use these as eyeshadows. Now that we ran that through with the Moda crease brush, this is one of my favorites, I am going to dip in with this angled shader brush, and I think I want to run Decadent, this one right here. I want to run that through my crease. So I'm just going to put a wash of color right here through my crease with this fluffy angled shader. And that is giving me the perfect shape right here for my crease. So I'm just going to tap and blend. And if you have mature lids, sometimes tapping and blending is better than swiping and blending. Mature lids is better to tap and blend than swipe and blend. I've been tapping and blending for a while. I do both. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. And two, you know, if you're using a certain brush like this angled brush, usually people like to use these angled brushes right here, but there's no rules to makeup, so you do what's best for you. This is a perfect palette. When I seen this, I was like, oh, that is so pretty. I almost ordered it, and then I was like, no, enter the giveaway. Maybe you'll win, and I'll be damned if I didn't. I was so excited. And I'm going to use the SM shader brush, I'm sorry. And I am going to, hey, not right now. Shh. I'm going to use After Dark. I'm just going to lightly tap that. It's got some pigment on it. And I'm going to run that right here in my outer third. Kind of bring that up right in here underneath that crease shade. And now I'm going to take this crease blender, and I'm just going to lightly, ever so lightly, in a circular motion right here in my outer third, blend that color in. And I mean lightly. And then from the circular motion, I went into a patting motion. Now I am going to dip into this color right here, and that is called Smoke Show. And I'm going to put that on this angled brush, and I'm going to run that right here below that crease shade and pat that. And then we are going to run it right here at the edge of that color. And this is it's kind of like a shimmer, a dark shimmer shade, a darker shimmer shade. And then I'm just going to pick up a little bit with my fingertip and run that right here in the middle, and then bring that through my crease. Now I'm going to go catch up the other eye, and then we're going to put a real pretty foiled shimmery shade right here on the end. And I am back, and here are the shades out of this palette. They go from here to here, here to here, and then this and this is the last two shades. So one you can't see because it's the same color as my skin tone, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the two blush shades. And we are going to put a shimmer shade in here, but I'm going to try the Plumping lip gloss. Smells like white chocolate. Okay, and I did blow that out just a little bit because we are going to clean up. I just wanted to deepen it a little bit. So I think I want to go in with this Indulge shade. And I am going to use my finger and put that right here in the front of the lid. Oh, that's really pretty. And I have never used any Buxom products before. I've always wanted to try them, and this is a really nice little palette. The shades are pigmented, they blend out really nice. This is a very pretty palette. I want to say, I don't want to say and be wrong, but I will put the price of this palette. Okay, so now we are going to add some blush. Going to use my e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm going to add this Moscow shade right here as my blush. Might not be dark enough. Plumping lip gloss, you can really feel it tingling. Yeah, I can get some color. It's buildable, so it could be a light wash of color or it could be darker. You just have to make it for you. Now I am going to clean up my edges. I will come back and put on the highlighter and some mascara, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I am back, and I used my Milani Conceal and Perfect to clean up the edges. I went in with my Hank & Henry Slick With It liner in black, and I also used my Clout mascara for the upper and lower lashes. So we are going to go in and we are going to highlight the brow bone with this beautiful light wash of color. You can barely see it on me. Let's see if I can build that up a little bit. It's right there. So I'm going to go in and spray this with a little bit of setting spray, the edge of this brush. And then we're just going to put a little bit right here at the brow bone. Now you can see it. Setting spray makes all the difference when you are dealing with highlighter or some reflective shimmers. And I'm going to run this right here in my inner corner. Yes. And now we are going to spray the face with setting spray. And I'm going in with my Gerard Slay All Day setting spray and mint chocolate chip. Oh my God, I could bathe in that. I'm telling you, if you all have not tried the Gerard setting sprays, you are seriously missing out. Okay, so we are going to use this little Accentuate brush from Moda. We are going to highlight. Go down the nose. This smells like white chocolate too. And I am going to use I did use one of the brushes. I used this one to contour my nose. Run a little bit underneath my lip. What's left on the brush from my Ace Beauty. This is a really good little brush to contour the nose with. This is a really pretty face of makeup. Now we are going to use the last item, and that is the Buxom White Russian lipstick. So I have the plumping lip gloss on. What a perfect color. And I did pat my lips just a little bit with a tissue before I put that on. And so that left me with just enough shine. So what are we thinking about this full face of Buxom and Moda and e.l.f.? I really love this. I love everything that Buxom sent me. I love all of the Moda brushes. I will be using these later on. I'm really not big into these, but these will come in handy. I didn't think about it, but this one would also be good to blend out the nose contour. So yeah, I've been needing some of these brushes. This is, of course, a foundation brush. And this one, I believe, is for blush, highlighter, and contour. There is no rules to makeup, guys. You know, use for whatever you feel the need. And of course, this is a round powder brush, which I don't really bake, but I sometimes do use a powder brush to brush my face off. So what do you all guys think about this White Russian palette? I think it is perfect. It's pinky nudes. Nudes are the big thing this year. And last year, lots of releases of nude palettes. And I love nude colors. So this was a perfect giveaway for me to win. I have always wanted to try Buxom, and I am seriously not disappointed. Yeah, thank you very much, Buxom and Moda. Y'all, I love your brushes. Great brushes for great products. Leave me a couple comments on what you think of this giveaway, and if you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments. Have a conversation with me down in the comments. I really love how this all came together. It's very beautiful, soft. It's a wearable look. You can even make it more wearable, but of course I like the outer corners of my eyes to be snatched with the fox eye and things like that, but you can do just about anything with this palette. As far as nudes go, I really think this is very nice. You can see the shininess there, and yeah, just perfect. Thank you very much, Moda and Buxom. I really appreciate it. And guys, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell so you don't miss a beat. And I will see you in the next one. Stay blessed.